Now, from time to time, you'll want to view details in the back end of the system of a membership. So there's two ways you can go about doing that. The first way is using the default view, which is members. So we're in the context of a person. I've typed a name in here and I have some options. Now notice that this person here has 11 matched memberships. So by clicking on the name, I'm not taken to one of those memberships, but rather I'm taken to a page specifically for that member, which lists all the memberships that that member has. And then if I want a specific membership, I actually need to click on the whichever membership I wanted to view. So by clicking on that, I'm then taken to view the details of the membership itself. That's a useful way of going about it if you have the likelihood where someone has more than one membership. So for example, if you have purchased a search directory listing, then there might be one listing for the standard membership and one listing for the search directory. And so then you come to this page and you can click on whichever one is relevant. It also gives you an overview for this membership. So if you've purchased the certificates plugin, then you'll be able to view any certificates here with the history. This is the overall history for this person since the very first date of their very first membership. And the notes, in this notes tab, not only can you view the notes, but you can also add one as well. So those are some of the benefits of starting off in the members section. Let's have a look at the other option. The other option is to click on memberships and filter the view here. Now, this is actually the quickest way to get to a specific membership, assuming you know who you're looking for and which membership. So notice we have 11 memberships listed here, most of them under my name. So which one do we want? Well, I happen to know that I'm after a default membership, and I also know the unique identifying number of the membership in question. So I'll click on it and this will open up the membership directly. So we're not taken to an in-between summary kind of page, just the specific page for this specific membership. So the advantage of using memberships, it takes you directly to the membership details. However, have a look at the notes tab with me. I can view all of the notes here, but there's no toolbar icon for me to add one. So going in through memberships is very quick, but to add a note, what I would need to do is this. Now on the membership tab, the membership ID is 100, and the person who owns that is a link, and a link to a contact database profile. So we're going to click on that, which will open up the profile. And if I now click on the contact log, you'll notice that not only do we see all of the emails on the that was an accidental click on the contact log for this person, but we also can see the note log, and we can add a note by clicking on that plus sign there. Okay, so the owner field has a link to the contact profile, a shortcut if you need to add a note, and you are in memberships view. Okay, so I will just move this up. You can't see the save button, it was just down here. That's fine. Okay, I can now close this contact log, and the note has been added now. So it's still, I think, worthwhile going in through memberships because it's quicker, and if you do need to add a note, you can simply do so through the owner field. What else can we see about the membership here? Okay, well, we can see the membership type, and we can change it if there was an error there, and so we can do that by selecting the relevant example and either keeping or recalculating the date. I won't change it, however. We also see the status of the membership, so this is an active status. We see what the expiry date is. We see the last renewed date. If there's no last renewed date at all, if this is a brand new membership still in its first membership period, it will simply say that it's never been renewed. Okay, we can see what the renewable window is for this membership. And then we have two fields that are very similar, start date and created date. Now, for the majority of memberships that, possibly the majority, those dates will be the same. Basically, when the start date is older than the created date, what it means is it's an imported membership. So for example, if you had a member whose start date was 2010 and you acquired Association Online in 2014, the created date would read 2014 because that would be the date that we imported that membership into Association Online for you. But they have been a member since the start date, the very first start date of the very first membership period, and therefore that would predate the created date. Okay, last modified, so you can see who has made a change and on what date. And then we have two exciting fields. These are really going to help you. Sign up order and last renewal order. So these tell you whether or not this membership has in fact ever been paid for. And you can see that it has. Our sign up order is number 258. And notice that we have received the payment for that. And similarly, last renewal order. So the renewal, most recent renewal also has been payment received. With both of these, if you click on it, it will open up the details of the transaction there, and you can see what the payment method was and also the details of the transaction. If there are prerequisite memberships or dependent memberships, then they would display here as well. And also if you had an approval process, then there would be approval fields as well. But this membership does not require approval. So that's everything you'll find on the membership tab. To find out about the other tabs, see the other tutorials.